abomodia say ubitwa unya twa so de netibia no ubedi star 274 hash star 274 hash bomodia say obema o fingers aye the talking number na investment send investments asia ye no you need to invest and people are investing in some other areas omuka investors are minimum ho but this one it is genuine star 274 hash bomodia say 5 cedis into dial pe Power FM TV XYZ number 1 now I select it now I follow prompt no say 5 cedis say 10 cedis no be twa bia no bomodia say ye cheska nti onsa ebetumi akambi. Endra, the President of the Republic, based on Article 67, Nana Adodan Akufo-Addo Eko Mrashebedwemu, the State of the Nation, which we call the State of the Nation address. Now, in all the things he spoke about, no, na ebimu shekwan say there were some key issues anka the President especially one recently happened, which is the Akosombo Dam spillage. No, na nkrofo shekwan say nka one obeka ehho asem. Number 2, issues of corruption. Sene keta se share any proye koso Cecilia Dapa insemi special prosecutor na nkrofo hwe kwan se nka Nana Akufo-Addo ebeka ho asem enso wanka. The other issue na nka me especially me hwe kwan se Nana Addo beka ho asem pa was the issues having to do with Galamsey. Mind you, Nana Akufo-Addo the presidency eto line also made mention say he was putting his presidency on the line and that he was doing everything within his power to fight the Galamsey menace. And so now you're saying, since this is his penultimate State of the Nation address, no, and Omboso, where they took the fight from, maybe Omoabe drew anywhere he intends to leave the fight before he leaves office. And as a result, no, the Small Scale Miners Association, the National Concerned Small Scale Miners Association of Ghana, Omo Ede Krata Ababonting. And the akrata no particularly is to the vice president. They feel say the vice president hasn't been fair about say issues of Galamsey now. Omo feel say vice president no on board modern inti no they are very particular about that. Inti also the National Concerned Small Scale Miners Association of Ghana has noted the rather ridiculous and absurd attempt by the Vice President and flag bearer of the NPP for the 2024 elections, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, to coax the many Ghanaian small-scale miners who have been impoverished by the indecision and recklessness of the Akufo-Addo government to repeating the same mistakes of voting for their party in the upcoming December elections. Sinti, omochire se ohwe se ne Nana Akufo-Addo ene na ban ede eniama agugu akwemu a eha Galamsey juma ne pa. Now let me jump on omo emeki some concerns be about the development. Now he talks about, I'll say, we wish by this press release to remind and also ask Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to tell us how he intends to rescue the small scale mining sector after helping Akufo-Addo government. Indeed, this is what they are saying. So now there is incontrovertible evidence that the current state of things in the small-scale mining sector only benefits the NPP and its apparatchiks. And no point number 1. Number 2, local banks, which were the primary source of finance for small-scale mining operations like Unibank, UT Bank, GN Bank, were collapsed under the shady banking sector cleanup. And see, that's the second issue. Now, the promise by Dr. Bawumia to decentralize the Minerals Commission and the EPA and to set up district mining committees is nothing but an empty promise. In any case, his boss vowed to put his presidency on the line to fight Galamsey, but the opposite is what pertains today. Number 4, programs like Galam Stop and in the introduction of drone technology, mapping of concessions and tracking of excavators that were haphazardly instituted by this government was nothing but a waste of taxpayers' money. And finally, Omokane said the fact that the military continues to hold over 200 excavators belonging to small-scale miners and other investors in the small-scale mining sector only goes to cement the fact that the NPP and their flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, lacks the acumen to steer the salvage the small scale mining sector. And that is statement Michael Kojo Pepra, President Emma, the National Concerned Small Scale Miners Association. And this is a statement or issue here regarding what they think should be the decision Ghana for ebe make it on the 7th of December. Now they feel that in all of these things, the president and then his vice president and the MPP as a party, omo afeli Ghana for nyina ye ninti no eni kwan kra say Ghana for eko kase omo koto aba ama the NPP government because galamsey fight enya dia omo etumi ediso. This is the verdict, and for many nanka omo hwe kwan say the State of the Nation address nanka Nana Akufo-Addo ebeka ho asem pa no mo hwe kwan say nka Nana Akufo-Addo ebeka ho asem, but this is not the issue. What do we do from here? What do we do from here regarding what the verdict are regarding the state of the galamsey? The state of galamsey. Michael Pepra, the national president for the National Small Scale Miners Association. Now, the vice president had made mention, say, ombe decentralizing the small scale mining sector to ensure, say, EPA, any the Minerals Commission, they didn't know omo etumi aye near say omo ye. Mind you, the former president John Mahama also made mention of this in his tour of the Eastern region. Emra okoshia artisanal and then small scale miners ewo in Sutem ewo the Eastern region on the 31st of January this year. He made mention, said they are going to set up district mining centers across all the mining areas, and that's going to be one of the things ambe to me aboa senior galamsey any the illegal mining and no to be say oko mining. Meanwhile, they don't even have the license near the enu nyina eto ebe to me echa. And then the vice president is saying say he's going to decentralize the mining sector. Now this is the verdict of the Small Scale Miners Association. Mind you, Emra, this issue about Operation Galam Stop, burning of excavators, any nekeka huninano, na hajing, and we also the devastation debre in Crawford, especially omo ewo sa business nimuno. So it became an issue na dodona kwan. Said the president would stand to bear, and I said the president will put matters to the table and ensure, say, the issues of galamsey are dealt with once and for all. Inti sisi anu ye bisa say, as a small scale miner, and I say as a person who is into this business, were you satisfied with the comment of the president? And I say the fact that the president didn't talk about it at all, no. Were you surprised? Because to the Small Scale Miners Association, that was a big surprise to them because they don't understand why the president will do the State of the Nation address and will not mention anything ever the small scale mining. Because right now we know there are other parts of the country prospect, and all of those prospects, it also has to do with lithium. We know that people are going to mine lithium, and still our water bodies are at risk. So clearly, if we are not able as a country to really understand the issues and then to find solutions to it, because definitely the mining will continue. Any day because once we have the minerals deposits, but it is surprising that the president put his presidency on the line. He put his presidency on the line to fight galamsey at every level. And yenim ne ekoso ehwehwemu ekoso the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining, Professor Boating committee no report a omo de kwato dwa omo a omo din ebeto dwa ewo mu ekwusi mu din ebepie mu Charles BC din ebepie mu and all the people are omo din ebepie mu in the fight against Galamsey. And the people said, say, look, it is very important. Said the president could have at least made a mark on the success of the Galamsey fight so far to ensure, say, nothing goes on towards regarding this. But here we are as a country. I just want to activate the phone lines for just 2 minutes. I'm activating the phone line so that you can call. The president's silence on the illegal mining activities in the country. 0204 155 888 0204 155 944 0204 155 888 0204 155 944. Also betumi afre shortly na wo de wadwenkyere aba regarding the issues akoso in the fight against Galamsey. We know where we started from. Maybe Aiba Bidru, what the ministerial committees have done. Obekai, when there was the stakeholders meeting at Kumasi, Ashanti region, the Otunfuo was called to speak. And then before Obe kind speech or Muatraman, he made mention, say, ye betenasi anaye who say ye nim or more fighting against the Galamsey, and I say or Omo eye Galamsey. We know them. He made mention, say ye nim omo, but then we are quelling in to make it look as though say ye nim omo edi sa ejuman. I have my first caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Pacho, do you have free?
Pacho, free.
Okay, my intio kwab.
Kata mpese mekanese. O ze ba Galamsey inside. Every before the man ka sa pamo yeso man se be o madi. For now, no dey say omo country na wi. They have nothing to say about it. Because if I say do some you can say or be similar. Or say data who dey be no asan to say that. For now, you see uncle for that party or say no. I'm a Galamsey member. Yes, we did yesterday, no. So that's it. Yes, we did yesterday, no. For now, no can or can or can on coming with me be a don't mean checker. And I do with me a shaker. It's no here, and I do with my can want him. But on one for a so for sure soon we say bank and have Galamsey more or buy local say bank. Through that in the big word, man. It's like I me I can't found.
Okay.
Command your pass of the sale. The Galamsey don't mean you be because on one go for a.
Okay. All right. Medase, thanks for calling. Ophelisa, the president didn't talk about Galamsey. Wanka Galamsey who has some isan say Ninkrofona ena eye, so he will not have the moral temerity say obeka anything about Galamsey. Also bet me afre na watch our drink afa ho say president and state of the nation address no. Yeah, Galamsey in Semno. One boss 0204 155 888 0204 155 944. Na unso ode wadwenkyere aba ha TVXYZ. Na make any nana micho say. Andra, we are just looking at State of the Nation address. The president's penultimate, last but one, State of the Nation address. The first State of the Nation address was in March 2017. This, he said another. Hello, good morning.
I'm free as an so. And then can you understand? You need to be that say. I shall be dreaming that you're probably the
okay, when so medase also bet to me the wadwenkyere aba 0204 155 880 0204 155 944. President Nana Akufo-Addo silence on the Galamsey matters in Parliament yesterday as he delivered his State of the Nation address. No, Hector was saying, so far, my friend, if you say, because the NPP and I say President Akufo-Addo is neck deep in the activities, Ninti on to me and Kanhuasem. Hello, good morning.
Fine.
Pacho, yes, we didn't have your free.
Pacho, me kasa free. Akwa aboso.
Okay.
From your bin.
My intent.
And the tian say galamsino. Yan ya water coilers no. I say ya kwame na me thank you. And the tian no galamsino kompono. Omo ye duma kasa wo nsuo so na yisi na ye MPP4. Oko land omo say ni na MPP4. The tian kompono gold no price I return. Akufu aro na nkofo say ya omo to no to good no. The price can have now no. Dollar no akọ high na ke say ton good na high no. Omo do pay price do mo pay no mere omo to mind ten bia no omo do price ba I just say ye ko money ye no mo online come san kam ye mo kaka no kan da mo
okay me da say ofre e de wa dwenkyere e ba wo so betumi afre especially mo amowo the mining communities no mu no Kenya say number 1 Kenya say number 2 Takwa na Boso mo amowo all those areas no obetumi after especially na ode wadwenkyere aba because na we ade a eda nkrofo akoma so pa we eda nkrofo akoma so pa. Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning.
Yes, we are my last call. I'm Pacho Dino Yakasefri.
Pacho ebi mi fefi akwetia.
Okay, ebi mi entio.
Me the pass and them me nyamu XYZ maminka bibi. Mo boy juma papa TV station ye tie mu but mo mbie phone line se man mo nya time kra ma ye nyo. Ye pese ye ka ya dwen pa ba mponi ote so a wa say o menya. Wa ma o menya sinking Ghana ye mo bo. O man peni na na do ebe from say Ghana for me just no ye hu ya na. Agalam say sentim o mwa na asay yensu esua ni nyaminka aban boni ote so man peni na do ne ba wo laya anne omo pese omo tambe break na me ye mareho papa ne ba ye no ko be ka wa ma frank ye omo peni John da mani mama no ma tu no ma papa wa ba be ye eja mo my Ghana papa yi ba ye obe share wo ye titi ka so comedy ye enne petroleum to me so ende den ye wi and traffic area just a crowd amemwo na ne ye wi aden na Ghana for wa ba be o pese mi wunya me ka Omapeni ka koka o se bawomia bawolaya embedi Ghana ni omapeni jodamani mama na Ghana fo so afremo onu embedi Ghana fa ko bo sha sa ate no so enu na Ghana fo tanye o no omapeni na na do a wa ba pe tanye me ya thank you man ebubu o man kojo Ghana fo ye wu bedi fa ye ni nde secondary school fo na wu do akwatia ha me nde ya secondary school bi akwa ko e wo first assembly wọ́n fẹ́ ní màá ní àkàtà ẹ̀yẹ́ tó mi bá ní yàrá òwúwẹ́wú. Adẹ́n ẹ̀dẹ́ èyí fa ni ẹ̀kọ́. Ẹ̀hín ẹ̀ni ẹ̀kọ́ wọ̀ ọ̀ma ìgá nà mu. Ẹ̀nà ń bẹ bu fọ́nà wákà òbíàmbíà n'ani ọ̀màpẹ̀ni jọ̀dàmá ni màá ma pẹ́ ẹ̀nà òbẹ́tìmí adé Ghana ẹ̀dí akọ́ bọ̀ ṣàtà àti ní so. Mo ní nyàmí nyẹ́ edwuma náà pẹ́.
That's it. Sell to me, Frey. Yadibesi, thank you very much. Sell to me, Nyaji, Frey, on those issues regarding the president. One can wasem. Send a big kind of corruption. One bon wasem. Galamsey. One can wasem. Me flood victims and also one can wasem. And a number of issues are Nanka Ghana for Eshe Kwansenka. The president giving account of the state of our nation. No, I bet you Bobo Yaman also. Even if not detailed, poor, or at least. Bosnia will say yes, it is part of the things you think about. But that's what we got. Edibesi a friend wisdom hedejime. We share baby a friend nyansa. Ejo so. Kwame Menka, to also TVXYZ any Power FM. Dwabo Ase. Good morning.